Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. 9th class students, mathematics. Exercise number 5.2, question number 1 today. Yes, students, in exercise number 5.2, question number 1, what says there is factorization, we have to factorize it. This expression is given x4 plus 1 by x4 minus 3. This is the reciprocal of this expression. This term means x4 and it is 1 by x4 minus 3. So what to do? First of all, we will check that the formulas which you are already well familiar. A plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab, and if there is a negative sign, so then we have to apply the formula a square plus b square minus 2ab. Just due to negative sign, here will be negative with 2. It's formulas. You already you are well known about it. So students, now move towards this question, how to apply formula here and solve it. First of all, we will apply formula a square means x square plus b square means 1 by x square, that is square and it's double square because it's 4. If we will multiply it again, so we can get the same terms. Now a square plus b square minus 2a into b minus 2a into b, because that is a square plus b square minus 2a into b. Students, if we will multiply these two terms, we are getting, it's not creating problems, but these both are multiplicative inverse, so both will be cancelled to each other. What is left? These both will be cancelled and these two are left, means 1 is left here and minus 2 is left here. Both will be multiplied to each other, so answer is minus 2 here. That is affecting this term because there is no any minus 2. So how we can just remove it, or we can use this in formula? Students, you know this rule in maths, that if we are adding something in any expression, we should subtract as well, or if we are subtracting something, we should add as well, so that they can cancel each other's effect, and there is shouldn't be no any effect on the expression, given expression. And negative 3 we have taken, that's why we have subtracted minus 2. If we have subtracted, because these both will be cancelled, there is no effect of these two terms, but minus 2 is still here. It will so it will create problem because minus 2 we have taken, so plus 2 also we have taken by ourselves. If we have subtracted something, we have added as well, so minus 3 is as it is. We have to apply formula on this term till here, that is open formula, that is open form of this formula. Negative sign is here, negative sign is here, negative sign, so we will apply this formula. A minus b means x minus 1 by x whole square. Now plus 2 we have added by ourselves, minus 3 we have taken this one, minus 2 we have added that to make formula, that's why we have added plus 2. Now this is cancelled, minus 2 is used, this whole term is used in this formula, means it is closed form. Now just these two terms are left, and if we will subtract them, then we get answer minus 1. Students, as you know, if we will take square of 1, if we will take cube of 1, if we will take any power of 1, even when is 0, then we get 1 same, so no effect is there. So we can apply the formula as well, we can take square of this for 1 as well to make a formula. So now we will consider that this is a and this is b. You also know very well about this formula. If we will consider that this is a minus b, means a square minus b square is equal to a square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. In this formula also we know, we can apply here this formula, a plus b into a minus b. A, this is the a, plus b, this is the b, into a minus b. So these two are factors of this whole term which we have found, by using formula. So these are two factors. So students, there are 6 parts of question number 1. I have done for you one part. One more I'll do for you, and the remaining you can do, because all are with the same method. Now students, move towards part 6. There are 6 parts. The remaining parts you will solve. I am solving 6 part. 6 part is power 4, 4x square plus 16. Students, first of all we will rearrange it just like x4 plus 16 plus 4x square. Same criteria which we have applied in the first part, we will solve it. We will try to make it formula plus 4 whole square means 4 times 16, a square plus b square. There will be plus 2a into b. It's 2. A is x square because it's double square. A is inside. A square a into b. A square plus b square plus 2a into b plus 4x square will be as it is. But if we will multiply, we can get this one. But what's about this whole? This is also extra, so we will add, and if we are adding this term, we have to subtract as well. It means we have to subtract as well. 4 2s are 8x square can also be, but the same term can also be, just to make you clear, plus 4 x power 4. Now no any effect is there on this whole expression, because if we are multiplying again, we are getting part 2, and these both terms will be cancelled to each other, and there will not be any effect. We have basically used these two values just to make our formula. Yes students, now we will use the formula. We can make formula till here. It is a plus, because sign is positive, a plus b whole square minus 4 2s are 8. So now 4 2 times minus 8x square plus 4x square. This is formula we have made. We will solve now. A plus b whole square minus, because both variables are same, so we can add or subtract. Negative 8 positive 4, it will be negative 4. We can again apply formula here. A plus b whole square minus 2x whole square means a square minus b square. We can apply formula a minus, suppose this is a and this is b. A square minus b square formula, a plus b into a minus b means a plus b into a minus b. So these are both factors. We can rearrange them. Plus 2x plus 4 and x square minus 2x plus 4. Students, these are both factors. Now students, question number 2 is also about factorization. Expression is given x square plus 14x plus 48. So expression is given, we have to factorize it. Already you know about this method, how to factorize. The extreme points we will multiply. What are the extreme points, extreme values we will multiply? These two are extreme values. So if we will find their product, what we got? 48x square. What is the middle term? Middle term basically that is 14x. We have to take make two pairs, one pair, that we if we will multiply them we can get 48x square, and if we will add or subtract them then we can get 14x. Means from 48, to make 48 by multiplication and to make 14 by addition or subtraction, we have to choose two numbers, a pair of numbers, and multiply it and subtract it. So 14, to make 14 we can add 13 and 1, but 13 and 1 if we will multiply them we will not get 48. It means 13 and 1, no, we can't use. Its addition is 14 but product is not 48. So now it can be 12 plus 2. 12 plus 2 can be 14, but its product is not equal to 48. Product is 24. So this pair also can't be used. Now after searching too many pairs, we will reach over there 8 into 16, that is 48, and if we will add them we will get 14. So this pair is successful. We can apply this pair here. Just like first term is as it is, and it's 8x plus 6x plus 48. Now these are four terms. We will take common from two pairs. What is common here? It's x is common here, and what is left inside? X plus 8. Here what is common? 6 is common here, and what is left inside? X plus 8. So students, you can judge that is your question 100% correct or not by checking these two bracket terms. Bracket terms are exact 100% same because sign is also positive. X plus 8, x plus 8. If these both bracket values are same, it means you can judge that your question is correct. So you will take common now from both these terms. What is common? X plus 8 is common in both. And what is the remaining term? Because x plus 8 we have taken common, remaining term is x plus 6 because x plus 8 we have taken. So these both are factors of this expression. This is the answer, part 1. Question number 2. Students, there are I think 7 to 8, sorry, yes, 3, 4, 6 parts. Question number 2 parts are, sorry, 4 parts are there of question number 2. 1 I have solved for you. The remaining you will solve with the same method because it's very easy method, factorization. You will factorize these remaining questions and solve on your register. Okay students, today we have solved question number 1, exercise number 5.2, and question number 2. Few parts I have solved for you and few the remaining parts you will solve. Practice it frequently and solve on your register. I will check. In next lecture inshallah we will start question number 3, that is also same as question number 2, method is same. So question number 3 will start in next lecture inshallah. Till then, Allah Hafiz.